Hello students, welcome to my channel Savita Sharma, your English mentor. Today in this lesson, we are going to discuss nouns.
Yes, but before starting this lesson, let's have some fun. I'm going to ask you some questions and you have to answer. There is something in my hand. First, tell me what is this? Could you tell me? Yes, it is a balloon. And now, what is this? It is a coin. And now you have to tell me what is this? Okay? Maybe some students getting the answer and maybe some students they are getting confused. These are mustard seeds. Yes students, these are mustard seeds. After seeing things, you first thing which comes in your mind, that is what is the name of this thing. Okay, so this name is actually called noun. Okay, so today in this lesson we are going to study about nouns. That means we are going to study about names. Nouns are the names of person, place, animal, things and ideas or feelings. Okay students, so after closing your eyes you can't see anything, but after opening your eyes you can see many things around you, and everything around you is having a name, and that name is called noun. Yes, and today we are going to study about kinds of nouns. Okay, the first category is common noun. While we are talking about common nouns, these are actually the general names given to person, place or things. For example, boy, it is a general name because about which boy I am talking you are not getting by listening this word only boy. Okay, so that means it is a general word. So this boy, it is a common noun. Okay, but after listening John or Delhi, you are getting a particular person or particular place. That means we are talking about a specific name. So this specific name given to a person or place, it is called proper noun. Okay, the next one is abstract noun. There are many things which we can't perceive, which we can't touch, and we have to just we can feel them only. Okay, these things are called actually abstract noun. For example, friendship, honesty, you can talk about them, you can feel them, but you can't touch them. So such words are called abstract nouns. Next one is collective noun. While we are talking about collective noun, actually after listening them, these are the names which are given to a group. Okay, so after listening this word, you will get one image in your brain, and in that one group will be there. For example, I'm saying team. Okay, Indian cricket team. So after listening this word, you will not get only Sachin Tendulkar in your brain, there will be a whole team. Okay, so that particular word, after listening which you are getting a group in your mind, that word is called collective noun. Yes students, our next category is concrete nouns. Things that can be physically perceived, that means you can touch them, you can see them, they are put in this category. Okay students, and these things are further subdivided into countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns means you can count them. For example, I'm saying some books are lying over there. Okay, so you can count these books one by one. Okay, so that's why countable nouns means these things can be counted, and you can make plural form of them because these are countable. Okay, but uncountable nouns, while we are talking about these can't be counted in numbers. Okay, for example, milk, you can't count milk. Okay, sugar, for example, I'm showing you this is sugar. Okay, so you are not going to count the crystals of sugar. So that's why we are not having plural form for uncountable nouns. Okay students, so one category is missing from this, and that is material noun. Everything around you is made up of some material. Okay, and that material is called, like with which the thing is made up of, that material is called material noun. For example, this book is made up of paper. Okay, so what is paper? Paper is a material noun. So these bangles are made up of metal, so this metal is a material noun. This bangle is made up of glass, so glass is a material noun. Okay students, so everything around us is having a name, and these are their categories. So you have to learn them properly, and today it's enough. Okay students, thank you for listening this lesson. Good morning students, hope you are enjoying my lessons. Yesterday we started kinds of sentences and today we are going to study formation of abstract noun. Abstract nouns can be formed from adjectives or verbs, but before starting this concept you have to recall the basic format of sentence again, that is subject plus helping verb and plus verb and plus object. This is the basic format for simple sentence, and at these two positions, at the position of subject and at the position of object, you have to use always a noun or pronoun. Okay, so let me ask you one question. This word honest, it is grammatically adjective. Can you start a sentence with this? You will get difficulty in making a sentence with this word honest because it is grammatically adjective. First you have to change this word into noun because at first position you can put only noun. Okay, so you have to make some changes. While we are making some changes, only then you can use them as nouns. Okay, you can put them at the position of noun. Good morning students, this is Savita Sharma and today I am going to share some notes on formation of abstract noun. Yes, in your classwork I have given you some notes and you have to learn them by heart because these are words and these words are required to make a sentence. As you know, if I am giving you to make sentence, obviously first requirement is words. Okay, if you are not having words, then how will you make a sentence? So some things we have to learn, we need to learn, but some things we have to understand. So while we are talking about format, at that time we have to understand how these formats we have to create, we have to follow, and in case of words we have to learn them. There is no other option. Okay students, so formation of abstract nouns, it can be from adjectives, common nouns and verbs, and we have to add only, like we have to add some suffixes in them. Okay, by adding some small words in them we can change them into nouns. For example, dumb is not having any meaning, but by adding this dumb in kingdom, example, for example, kingdom, in king, normally king word is noun, common noun. Okay, and you are just adding dumb in that and it will become kingdom, and at that time it will become abstract noun by using ness, example. Okay, helplessness, ship, friendship, friend word is common noun. Okay, you are adding ship in this, friendship. So you can start a sentence with friend. Okay, no doubt you can start sentence with friend because it is noun, only because it is noun. But with adjectives and with verbs you can't start noun. With common nouns you can start your sentence. So here you can see, you can observe some example with Y, beauty, with RY, bravery, hood, childhood, manhood, womanhood, with TH, strength, TY, loyalty, CY, frequency, shun, attention, CE, attendance, ing, swimming. Yes, it is very common. Swimming is a good exercise. Have you ever heard this word? Swim is a good exercise. No, because swim is verb and you can't put verb at first place. The verb is actually the position. After helping verb you have to use verb, but before verb you have to use adjective. Okay, sorry, you have to use noun. Ism, enthusiasm, double S, success. Yes, success word, it is very common. Succeed, succeed is verb, but success, it is noun, and that's why you can put this word at first place. Okay, and URE, that is closer, close, it's a very common word, it is close, but closer, while you are starting your sentence with close, you want to use close word, you have to make some changes in that and it will become close. Noun as object of preposition. Prepositions are words that create a relationship between noun and other words in a sentence. They also link phrases to the rest of the sentences, and nouns that follows preposition are called the object of preposition. Okay, so again for that you have to recall this basic concept, and to enlarge your sentence, if you are increasing your sentence by using preposition, you are enlarging with preposition, that another noun will be called object of preposition. That means after preposition, if you are writing another noun, that noun will be called object of preposition. For example, from the beginning of the year, I received my work every day. From the beginning, here this from is preposition, and after preposition you are using the beginning. That means again the word grammatically over here it will be noun. That means after preposition you have to use noun also, and this is called object of preposition. Okay, so again beginning is object of the preposition from, and the year in the object is the object of preposition of the year. That means again here it is preposition, and this year is object of this preposition. Okay students, are you getting the concept? Okay, well done. And now our next concept is nouns as adjectives. Sometimes we use a noun to describe another noun. In that case, the first noun acts as an adjective. So before doing this concept, again you have to recall the meaning of adjectives. Adjectives are actually the words which we use with nouns, and that means adjectives can be with subject and they can be with object. Okay, so adjectives are actually they are describing nouns, but sometimes with these adjectives we are writing the words which are grammatically noun by seeing, but they are playing role of adjectives because they are added with subject. So you may get confused by this. For example, this sun tan, this word is made up of two words, sun plus tan. Okay, so it is a compound word. The main subject in this sentence is tan. This tan is grammatically subject, and this sun is actually it is describing the tan. So this sun is actually it is adjective. Okay, a suntan is a tan caused due to the sun rays. Next sentence, a horse race is a race of horses. Here the race word it is grammatically noun. Okay, and with the noun you are writing another noun, a horse race. So by seeing these two words are noun, you may get confused that this horse grammatically it is noun, but here you have to observe carefully. This is helping verb, and before helping verb we have to use subject. This race is your subject, and with that race you are writing something. That means you are adding something in your subject, and that's why this horse is grammatically adjectives. Okay, that means you are describing adjectives. Okay, and sometimes we are writing this another noun as adjective with the main subject, or sometimes we separate them. Okay, so here you can see some examples. Here in this sentence, suntan they are combined, horse race they are separated, bookstore they are combined, and in this car seat they are separated again. Next concept is